Hello, everyone. In this lesson, let's work a bit on the types of PIC and Omit functions. And in the next lessons, we'll continue developing features. Look at the situation we have here. We have a function to client me that we use particularly in the getMe endpoint. And let's look at the types that this pic returns to us. It tells us that into client me, it possibly returns an object, or otherwise from this object with the Prisma user, an object where ID, nick, name, permission, and email are picked. Imagine a situation where you later change, rename, or do something to a field in the database, say email became mail. That's not the point. The point is that if you specify a key here that doesn't exist in the user object, the TypeScript pics won't complain. So, you see, he thinks everything is fine, but I think it's not normal. And this way, TypeScript won't help you find such bugs. Now let's look at the return type. Now it says it's some sort of partial of this object. So what is a partial? It means there's an object with user properties, but some are there, some aren't, and which are there, we don't know. And you have inadequate types throughout the whole point and the entire project. And Omit works on the same principle. Therefore, I suggest creating your own pick and Omit functions. They will work just like Lodaash's, but with different types. And since theoretically we can use this both on the front end and back end, let's create it in our shared workspace. Let's name it pic.ts. So, we apparently don't have Lodaash here, right? Let's install it. pnpm add Lodaash, and we'll also need Lodaash types. Okay, maybe we named it with an S. All right. Moment, why? It's still JSON. Wow. We didn't write our abbreviation for shared workspace. Let's add it. We can't use the letter S because it's reserved in pnpm. And we will have sh, shared. Okay. pnpn sh, install Lodaash. Okay, so we wait. So, and we install types in the development dependencies. So, okay, Lodaash is installed. Now let's analyze the pick function itself. So what do we see? We imported the regular Lodaash pic, and from this function, we return the same thing that Lodaash pic returns. Accordingly, it works exactly the same from a runtime perspective. But here, we made types we like. We specified two generics, tObject and tCase. tObject is something similar to object, and tCase is exactly the keys of tObject. There, good. Good. And we see what we have. Arguments. Object is tObject itself. Here will be the type of our object, and case is tCase. They are defined by the keys of our current object. Now let's compare how it will look in place. Here is our tClientMe with such a pic, and now it will be our pic from the shard folder, like this. He doesn't want to import by himself. Let's manually import. Import PC from shard src pc. So, now we see if we change the letter E here, our mail is underlined. Good, that's what we need. However, there may still be places in the code where you'll want to use the Lodaash pic, but you won't miss this point. So if you encounter issues with your custom-made PIC, use the default Lodaash one. Now let's go and apply this pic in other places where it will be useful. Okay? Well, basically, you can just search for pic and see where it's used. Loggable response. Let's set a rule. By default, use ours. And if ours doesn't work for some reason, use the Lodaash one. All right. Found it here in Bravo. Already changed in models. In validation. Sham, it's Zod's. Here it's PC Ladashevsky's. Let it be ours. Okay? Shard. Good. Now we're also forbidden from doing such things here. Excellent. Okay. And let's search for a mid now. Do we have a mid somewhere? Yes. Block data. Odd idea. Here. It's strange. If we wrote it like this, it would still look valid, but that's definitely not right. That's why we'll create our own emid as well. Okay. Well, similarly, new file, amid.ts, with the following content. It's very similar. Also, t-object. Also, t-case. Well, generally, the TypeScript itself is the same. The only difference here is that we return amid here, whereas in pick we returned pick. There. Now we can go ahead and apply amid everywhere. Amid. We want our amid. He doesn't see it again. So, import amid from Okay, good. TL dash is left. Well, amid. All right. Installed here. Here again, we need our amid. So, here amid. So, here TL dash amid. So, this is Zod's amid. Let's check if we didn't break the types. Okay, everything. All types work, and we can move on. Thank you all.